seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him, and it's Lopez in at the center spot. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. For 3. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Jackson against Middleton. And here's Adams. Just 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. For 3, Allen. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Morant against Holiday. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Lopez. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Morant against Holiday. Left side Bane. Pass to Jackson. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Allen going inside, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Morant, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Middleton passes to Lopez. Here's Holiday. Over to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Bane finds Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Middleton. Allen on the wing, defended by Jackson. Holiday passes to Lopez. Allen with it. Middleton outside, and Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And then Morant with the dunk.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Middleton passes to Allen. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Allen's got 8 points.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Here's Jackson. And so it's Milwaukee. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Brandon Clark, Luke Kennard out there with John Conchar, and it's Williams in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Ingles. After the basket by Memphis. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Clark. Here's Conchar. He's checked by Carter. Here's Williams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Kennard finds Clark. Here's Aldama, defended by Portis. Williams from long range, rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11, but with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks. Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go until the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
Now here's Carter. Crowder outside.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Portis, the pass to Crowder. Outside Carter. Crowder with a screen. 5 on the clock. Carter can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Clark. Now Williams. Kennard on the wing. Ingles defending. Let's go with a 3. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Carter, and here's Crowder from the arc. Williams grabs the board. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Stolen by Carter. 1:27 left in the second period. Here's Ingles, out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Conchar. Buries it from 3. Conchar's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Crowder from the arc. Sinks the tray. Crowder's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And it's Williams off the drive. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Clark with a screen on Ingles. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Here's Aldama. He's checked by Carter. Here's the 3. Conchar can't hit. Milwaukee's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ingles banked it in off the glass. And now an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Clark. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Crowder, the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by.
The Bucks, 31.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Taking a look at the Bucks. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen. You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. And it's good. 2 points. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Here's Brooks. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Holiday finds Allen. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Back to Allen. The three is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Yeah, the length of Giannis is tough to deal with. He uses it to perfection to come up with steals.
Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bane against Allen. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Jackson with it. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Allen. Now Middleton. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Carter. Uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got his second basket.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Pass to Aldama. Now here's Williams. Here's Aldama. Williams on the wing. And here's Clark. Portis with the steal.
Memphis foul. Brandon Clark. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Ingles. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The jump hook, and too long on the shot.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on, and the shot goes.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And that does it for the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rhythm with passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Moran. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Closer in look. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Here they come, fans. Your Grizzlies breakers, make some noise.
Memphis trailing here. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Whoa! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Allen pass to Lopez. And the layup is good off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Jackson against Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Brooks left side to take the lead. Second chance effort. And Jackson lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Middleton, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Bain. Moran against Holiday.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
Second team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant.
Good on both. The Bucks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks against Middleton. Brooks the pass to Bain. Left side Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Holiday against Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Adams. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Morant. Here it hey, how about that?
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Middleton, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
To the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 1:21 left in the final quarter. Holiday from long range. Allen finds Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo inside. Jackson on him. 5 to shoot. Holiday from long range. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And here's Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis. So it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 7. The rebound by Jackson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Morant. And that one hits the back iron. Antetokounmpo with it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so the Grizzlies take the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here's Tatum, and Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Tatum. Smart, wide open, he fired. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
And it's Brown missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Bane. Williams with the steal. Smart against Bane.
Walking foul call. Desmond Bane. First personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Brown wide open. He fired. Boston again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. They get it again.
and the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant.
Oh, okay. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Offensive rebound, Tatum. Adams gets a hand on it. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Brown, good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now Adams following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Second shot opportunity. And Williams with the layup.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Morant with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 9. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Smart goes in, and the rejection by Jackson. And stolen by Horford. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Jackson kicks to Bain, and stolen by Horford. For the finish. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Adams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And what about the hustle from Brown on D?
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Morant against Smart. Brown outside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball. Stolen by Brooks. The drive by Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
The young fella usually goes about his business. But on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Boston again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Jaren Jackson. The three from Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
This is what's hard about defending Jaren Jackson. He has great range, but he also can put the ball on the floor.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Boston leading by 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 4.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
And a wide open look for Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. Boston shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Tatum drives in. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Adams with the screen on Smart. Grant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams a screen on Bane. Brown feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Horford kicks to Smart. Over Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 8-point game. Brooks outside. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Celtics with possession here. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Now the pass to Hauser. Outside for Griffin. Here's White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Celtics leading by... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point, and that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And it's Brooks in the corner. And Griffin sends it back.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
White finds Griffin up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop. Woo!
Morant passes to Brooks over Gallinari. That shot off the mark. And it's Boston the other way. White wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count it.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Brogdon kicks to Griffin. Back to Brogdon. Griffin sets the screen for Brogdon. They grab their own miss. Gallinari passes to White. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Eldama. Here's Conchar. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Celtics leading by 4. Griffin kicks to White. Griffin sets the screen for White. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Kept alive. Eldama gets the bucket. Eldama's got his first points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And the rejection by Clark. Down low. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Inside, Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Clark trying to get open. Conchar can't get it to go.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now, here's Gallinari. Here's White. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Kennard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kennard's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
With good size for a two-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
To the left wing. Here's Aldama. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Boston leading by 3. Celtics passing it around. Here's Hauser. Snatched away. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Both good from the line that time. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Gallinari. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's Aldama. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Griffin passes to Gallinari. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
Exploding to the rim. Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Celtic. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Horford the pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Morant kicks to Adams. Morant outside to take the lead, and stolen by Horford. And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Knocks it loose. Here's Adams. Great D that time from Tatum.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And here's Brown outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant drives in. Misses from short range. Boston leading by 4. Going inside. The 3 from Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the Celtics another three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Williams finds Smart. Now here's Tatum. From deep three-point range. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. They need this. Here's Jackson. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Drops in the tray.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
The three from Tatum. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 32 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Payne for three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Brown outside. Here's Horford. Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Brown kicks to Tatum. Launches a three. Just 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. Jackson misses. Now here's Tatum. Off target from outside. Brooks outside. Misses the three. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fellas.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at point guard.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Pass to Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And here's Horford. Outside, Brown. Shoots over Allen. Tatum way outside. That one no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, BA, could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. For 3, Allen. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Smart finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. They get it back. Out to Horford. Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. Now here's Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. The Celtics have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And the Bucks with possession. Here's Allen. That shot off the mark.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Horford for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
And here's Smart. Back to Horford. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton finds Allen. Shoots. And the shot falls short that time.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Outside Tatum to halt the run. Drills it from deep.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
Left side Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
And he makes both free throws. Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, PA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Allen on the wing takes a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Holiday. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smart finds Tatum. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Tatum with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Horford for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The perennial MVP candidate continues to thrive. And it's Giannis's work ethic that has separated him from most.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Allen on the wing. Launches it. Middleton outside. Allen on the wing. Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Williams. Smart outside. Horford for 3. No luck on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And he lobs it up to the rim. Portis with the steal. Crowder outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Carter, the pass to Ingles. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fires, top of the key. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 8 points.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Hauser can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Crowder. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
White for 3. Here's Brogdon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Brogdon from outside. Boston again missing. Ingles with it. Now guarded by White. Griffin against Ingles. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Carter finds Ingles. And here's Crowder from the arc. Griffin pulls down the board.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
White for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Crowder from the arc. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better positions.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
The first one falls.
Gotta give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday, and of course re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Ingles from outside. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Pass to Crowder. Counted from distance. Crowder's got 10 points.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Gallinari with a screen on Carter. Oh, didn't think that was going in.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And that'll do it for the first half of play.
The Celtics, 22.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kicks it out to Middleton. There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Middleton on the wing. For three, Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Brogdon with the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Lopez. Three-pointer, Holiday. Knocks down the long J. And now an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Again, Brogdon missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's the three. Boston with a rebound. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. We've got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Lopez from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
That's something that Lopez has added to his game over the years. You really have to guard him closely on the perimeter.
And it's Tatum missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Allen can't get it to go.
Now, he looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
And the jam by Brown.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Back to Allen. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Here's Connaughton. Horford with the block. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Stolen by Ingles. Connaughton outside. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Connaughton. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. Connaughton outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Boston, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. Tatum passes to Horford. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Tatum finds Brown. From deep. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Carter. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Carter's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And it's Crowder missing. Outside Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are. And so it's Milwaukee, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown against Allen. There's Tatum with the 3. Horford for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are 2 on the top of the list. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. The shot by Holiday, no good. Boston trailing. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And more the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers. We're seeing those signs.
And here they come. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. The 3-ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Tatum. Middleton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator and not afraid to take the punishment.
Both free throws good from Middleton. And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Into the lane. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
It's Middleton on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got 10 points in just the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, pass to Lopez. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. Brown with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Smart. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
Brown can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right? As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
The three. Williams grabs the board. Smart finds Horford. Shoots over Lopez. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Horford. No good. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks, and it's Morant in at the point.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
It's Giannis with the drive, and the shot goes down.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Morant. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Jackson has the open look, drills the three-pointer.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Crosses over, and oh, what a play. He just palms the block. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. In the corner, it's Bain. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain kicks to Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Middleton. Passes it to Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Jackson finds Bain. Adams with it to the left side wing. Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And Adams sends it back. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside, Bain. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The drive by Giannis. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Stolen by Jackson. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 15.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Morant kicks to Adams. Outside Jackson. 3 seconds left. No good on the shot.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Bucks trail by 3. The shot by Carter, nobody around, and it's all evened up. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Driving the lane, Crowder with the steal. To the paint, here's Ingles, and he jams it with authority.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Williams dishes to Clark. Can they get it? The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Xavier Tillman.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Portis. He kicks it to Ingles. Out to the right wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Carter for 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so here's Memphis. After the miss from Bobby Portis. Kennard for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Kennard's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Crowder, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
To the middle, and stolen by Portis. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
The Grizzlies, 33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Williams. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. Here's Williams. Passes it to Conchar. Outside Williams. On the wing Williams. Shoots over Connaughton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Aldama. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The Bucks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
From deep. Here's Connaughton, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Bangs home the trifecta. Connaughton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. The Bucks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now, Ingles after the missed 3 from Bobby Portis. Here's Connaughton. Lays it up off the glass. Connaughton's got 7 points.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
Open shot Carter, and another basket for Milwaukee.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Really left alone that time. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Carter outside. Ingles against Bain. Pass to Connaughton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's Morant with the drive.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Bain against Ingles. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. A new lineup here for the Bucks. 1:19 left in the third. Morant drives in. Bain finds Brooks. Now Adams. And the pass to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Lopez with the block. And they get it back. Adams' shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Holiday left side. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Brooks. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Beyond the arc. Lets it go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Adams wide open, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Perhaps the toughest player in the NBA. It's tough to neutralize Adams' impact when he's out there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Lopez with the steal. Allen with it. He's picked up by Morant. Allen drives in, and that one drops for him. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Adams. And another miss by Memphis. Milwaukee leading by 14. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Second chance shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Giannis has got 24.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Adams with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively to stop the run. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant kicks to Adams from 18 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Brooks with no one around. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for Milwaukee.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Holiday with it. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Memphis ball.
Stolen by Middleton. And so, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Horford outside. Fires the 3. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Jackson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Now here's Brooks. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Adams. Pass to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Memphis. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
From deep, Bane. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brown finds Horford. Back to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Boston. The 3 is up. Smart passes to Brown. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got 6.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
And it's Adams missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Smart passes to Brown. Lets it go from deep. From behind the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Screen by Horford. Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Brown. He's got 9. Back to Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the game. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. And here's Adams. Williams defending. Top of the key. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here's Morant outside. Adams with the ball. From downtown, Bane finds Adams. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Smart. Outside for Morant. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Smart for 3. And he buries his first look.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Takes the 3. And it's Tatum missing. Tipped. Brown with the steal. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Memphis trailing here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. Bane against Brown. Smart outside. From deep, Brown finds Smart. And here is Williams. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Smart for 3. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. From deep three-point range. And Brown gets the 3. Brown's got 12 points.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Elbow shot. And it's Brooks missing. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Smart passes to Tatum. Horford for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Tatum. The 3. Horford can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jackson pass to Brooks. Jackson the screen inside. Now here's Adams. Horford with a steal. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
Oh, got a piece of it. Outside for Brooks. 4-3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him. Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Brogdon from outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Brooks from outside. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now.
Morant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
A line change here for Memphis. Outside Brogdon. Knocks down the triple. Brogdon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, BA, to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
Brogdon from outside. The kick out to White. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Conchar. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. White for three. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And he buries his first look.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Kept alive. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you.
The Grizzlies, 18.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Hauser can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Griffin. 16 feet out. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Horford for 3. They get it again. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 16 points now.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Hits the trifecta.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Pass to Horford. Left side, Brown. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 8 here in this quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And pick and rolls, never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He does not get the second one. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Smart passes to Tatum. Out to the wing. Horford for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
I'll tell you, for a guy who attempted less than 1 3-pointer per game for the first 8 years of his career, how good is Al Horford from range?
And here's Brown for 3. Williams passes to Brown. Fires the 3. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Memphis foul. Ja Morant. Second personal foul.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. The drive by Brooks, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Now here's Morant. Over Smart. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Payne, the pass to Jackson. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Brooks from outside. Brown with the steal. From deep. The shot that time not on target. And it's Memphis the other way. From deep, Bane. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The kick to Tatum. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Horford. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. From 17, here's Jackson. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
There's Tatum with the 3. And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And the shot goes down.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Screen by Horford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his 3rd foul so far. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Horford. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Shot's good by Morant.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
It's Smart on the wing. And here's Brown for 3. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jack's up a 3. They grab their own miss. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. And stolen by Williams.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And that one's good. Morant
plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. That shot is off. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Brooks. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum from long range. And here's Brown for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Brooks from outside. The shot no good. Horford outside. Lets the three fly. And it's Smart missing. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
And the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Smart misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. The feed to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. And Holiday has it in the corner from outside the arc. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Brown inside the line. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
The shot by Middleton. Wide open. No good from outside. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
It's stolen by Brown. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. They get the rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Left side, Smart. The three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kicks it down to Middleton. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Into the lane. Misses the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Shot's good by Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Pass to Lopez. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Nobody near Allen. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 3. Taken away by Holiday. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Smart. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Brown wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 5.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by Brook Lopez. From the corner, and it's Brown missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's the triple. Horford gets the bucket.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Now Allen. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up 9. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics. Bucks trail by 9. The dive for the ball. Stolen by Smart. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Holiday in at the 1. The pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
The shot by Williams, no good. Bucks trail by 8. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Lopez against Smart. Kicks it out to Allen. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Horford. Here's Tatum. Brown inside the line. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Middleton with it. Giannis passes to Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
3.
Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game. Williams kicks to Brown. Smart wide open. He fires. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a whole new group out on the floor for these Celtics.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Now, here's Brogdon. White, wide open. He fires off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the wide open shot from Connaughton hits the 3-point bomb. Connaughton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Ingles finds Carter. There's the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Boston. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. The second effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here's Ingles outside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Team foul. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
White. Boston again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Ingles trying to get open. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistleblower.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Connaughton. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Here's Hauser. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ingles dishes to Crowder. Out to Carter. The Bucks working the ball around. Connaughton against White. There's the lob to Brogdon. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Connaughton. Good D by Brogdon. Boston leading by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Out to Carter. Pass to Ingles. Fires for 3. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you.
Celtics, 29. The Bucks, 23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Boston grabs the miss. Smart finds Brown. To the inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Horford's got 9.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. The 3 from Tatum. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Allen. On the wing, Giannis. Fires the three. 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
The kick out to Brown. Shoots the three. The three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Drew Holiday. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
And so Tatum nails them both. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now Tatum, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Williams a screen on Lopez. Tatum no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
There's Williams. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. They get it back, and the dunk by Horford.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Fires top of the key. And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Ingles outside. Bucks passing it around. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here's Connaughton. He has 5. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
So explosive around the basket. And Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Crowder.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Right side, Portis. Banked in off the glass. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Celtics leading by 8. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here he goes, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
The kick out to Lopez. Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Off the inbound pass. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Blocked again. Tatum with it. Out guarded by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks trail by 9. Middleton for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over in the corner, Brown. Shot on the wing. Williams finds Smart. Floats it up for Williams. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Back to Allen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And so Boston again turning it over.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes to Allen. And stolen by Horford. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, great anticipation from Horford on D there. Gets ahead of the ball there for the steal and initiates the fast break.
And here is Brown. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. There's the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Allen against Williams. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Williams has a screen for Smart. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Horford. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Bucks ball.
1:24 left in the game. Middleton on the wing. Allen outside. And Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Horford. Middleton can't get it to go.
That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires the three. Rebounded by Smart.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Middleton for three. Kicks it out to Allen. Three-pointer. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
And the technical free throw is good.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Here's Smart. Outside, Horford. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. And so it's Boston scraping by. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey.